So we're about to go out and film this baby. Alright, so what I have here is this Mack Wheel MX1. Fits nicely in the back of the truck. Looks like this little thing is open. Close that up. It has a cruise control. I'll explain that a little more when I'm riding it. It's supposedly 15 miles an hour. The speedometer on the bike said 15 miles an hour. It says it'll go up to 18 miles. I weigh about 160 pounds. I don't know about that. I only took it out yesterday just riding around. So anyway, I'm going to take this baby for a little ride. And I'm going to try to get my drone in the air to track me. Press and hold. It's already in gear number 3, it says. I don't know if you can see that. The sun is bright. Make sure the drone is following us. Once you get it going so fast for a certain amount of time, you'll hear it beep, and now you're stuck in cruise control. Now the way to kick it out of cruise control is just tap the throttle. Don't hammer the brakes, because this thing will throw you off. See if I can outrun the drone. Looks like it's still following me. We made it to the other end of this parking lot in no time. So I'm going 15. I'm on a slight incline. It's important, I think, you find your right, whatever kind of stance you want to do. Seems to make a difference. Do one more loop-de-loop. I don't know if I have the APAS set on the drone so that it avoids all obstacles, but right now it looks like it's tracking pretty good. I think I'll raise it up, see if it still looks like it's on me. Give it a kick and then it goes. You got to give it a kick first. I'm in cruise control. It just beeped. I think once you get the hang of it, whoa, you got to be careful with the steering though. I think you want to lean more than you do steer, because if you steer it, I think you just want to lean. So I'm going to tap the throttle, tap the brake, and that'll stop me. Pick up the drone. It's the Mavic Air. Well, it's called the Mavic Air, but I like to call it the Mavic Air 1 since they just came out with the Mavic Air 2. You can see how I got my controller and stuff rigged up on the bike. So that worked out pretty good for the review. It's not a bad looking thing. It's pretty fun. It's fast. 15 miles an hour is pretty fast on a skateboard with a handlebar. So again, without me messing with the drone, this is the bike. It's the Mavic or Mack Wheel MX1. And I didn't really see any YouTube reviews on it. I just kind of looked at all the specs. This one's called Mack Wheel. It's got a 350 watt motor, I think. I'm not sure. It says 350 watts, 270 watts. I'm not sure, but this here, I'll put a backpack on. I'll find a trail. I'll head up the trail with my drone, see if I can get a good shot of a river or something else interesting, and then head from there. So again, let's go over the basics. Handbrake. This is your little bell. This thing here is what hooks down into this mechanism when you fold it down. To start it or turn it off is a long press. So long press, bike comes on. From there you can switch gears. That's 2, that's 3, that's 2, that's 3, 2, there's 1. I don't know why you got to go through all that, but I just started out in 3. I've had little vehicles like this before, so you're not going to get much speed out of 1, but depends who you are and what you're using it for. 1 might be fine, or there could be a situation where people are bitching and moaning that you're going too fast. Then it looks like you have a disc brake in the back. I suppose it could be a drum brake in the front. I do not know. And like I say, to get it going, it's real simple. You turn it on, but you have to kind of kick it a little bit just to go just a mile an hour or something while you're holding the throttle, and then it'll take off. So let's go ahead and go through that. Right now, nothing. It won't do anything, but once I am kicking it a little bit, it's up to 2 miles an hour. I hit the throttle, it takes off. And within a few seconds, I'm going 15 miles an hour. Like I say, now listen for the beep. Once you hear that beep, I don't know, with the wind, this GoPro mic's not very great. Once you hear that beep, you're in cruise control. And again, to kick it out of cruise control, you just want to tap the throttle, not the brake. You can tap the brake, that's supposed to do it too, but if you go too hard on that, it could be dangerous, because the thing will stop and you'll keep going. It seems like you can't bypass that cruise control. It's going to kick in there. Maybe you can. I did read the instructions. They're not very thorough, but seems like that's just part of the gig. Like I say, you just got to find a comfortable riding position for it, where you feel safe, and do not turn the handlebars like you would maybe on a bicycle or a car steering wheel, because if you do, especially if you're going at high speed, you stand the chance of wrecking. So kind of like a motorcycle, you want to lean into your turns. I suppose if you're going really slow and you wanted to turn, you probably would have to turn the handlebars then. It says I'm going 15.3, and that's plenty fast for what I wanted to do. So I'm going to go full speed back towards the car. I'm at 14.9 on a short incline. I'm in cruise control. There's the car. I want to stop at the car. I'm going to tap the throttle and just let it coast. So give yourself plenty of time, and then hit the, see how fast it stops when you hit that brake? So the brakes work good, maybe too good. Then when you're done with it, all you got to do, turn this off, 2-second push. This thing here can be a little stiff, and then it folds down just a little at an angle so that thing can clip in there. Kickstand's right here. I don't know what it weighs. I think it weighs less than 30 pounds. Probably about 25, maybe. I'm not sure. And I'm just throwing it right back here in the back of the truck. The Mack Wheel MX1.